It's time now for the Peter Channel Morning News on this Wednesday morning, December 14th, 2016. Get on! Good morning to you all on this lovely Wednesday morning, December 14th. It's 8:30 a.m. and the Norton temperature is standing at 32 degrees here. Today's high is going to be 40 here on the Peter Channel Morning News at 8:30. Top story is Bible where a ceasefire deal between rebels and Syrian government in the city of Aleppo effectively collapsed on Wednesday with the fighter jets resuming in deadly air raids over the opposition densely crowded enclave in the east of the city. Bacon-flavored ice cream and all monkeys holding station and a cabinet dinner to Republican president-elect to vote for someone other than Donald Trump. When Rex Tillerson visits Capitol Hill next month for the confirmation hearings, senators will weigh two competing questions on his co-stars Russia disqualifying. Donald Trump taps brick parity head agency we once forgot. New York, the leaders of Apple, Facebook, and other tech giants that Donald Trump disparaged over their campaign trial will descend Wednesday on Trump Tower for a meeting that could result to fractious relationships set the stage. Growing pains saw Alan Fick dead at age 69 while playing hockey with his son yesterday of a heart attack. The Islamic State militant group is claimed responsible for their suicide bombing a Coptic Christian cathedral in Egypt's capital Cairo, which killed at least 25 people. It should have been a shotgun mission on Monday. Rodrigo Duterte, president of the Philippines, bragged about killing people. He said that what it was a city mayor. He used 9 suspects on it. His motorcycle shooting people on the spot. The head of the United States Pacific Command, Admiral Harry B. Harris Jr., on a visit to the Philippines in November. America has an enduring interest in the Asia-Pacific region, he said Wednesday in Australia. Jerusalem Israeli police say a Palestinian wilderness screwdriver stabbed and likely wounded 2 Israeli police officers in the Muslim quarter of Jerusalem's Old City. The president-elect and U.S. House Speaker appeared in Wisconsin together the first time in public after Trump spent today in New York City meeting with Bill Gates, Anna Wintour, and Kanye West. Lingering tensions from the presidential primary are driving them away, said Democratic National Committee Chairman and Pete early favorite Keith Ellison's bid to consolidate support behind this campaign and raising fears that the party will once again. Greenwich, New York. The boy who survived being buried in a snowbank on Tuesday was recovered early Wednesday at surgical hospital. Police try to figure out what happened to him and a friend who did not survive by being buried in the snow. Also, Schaumburg, Germany. The U.S. Army plans to deploy about 4,000 troops to Poland in early 2017 in a demonstration of strength aimed at Russia, senior U.S. military officials said. Okinawa, Japan. Marine. The 3rd Marine Expeditionary Force on Thursday said MV-22 Osprey operations suspended Japan after a crash out of the coast of Okinawa. Sydney, the commanding U.S. force in the Pacific sought to reassure allies until leaders in China that the U.S. will not allow the South China Sea to be blocked off. Brazil. That's the Brazilian protests across the country as lawmakers have put a long-term austerity plan Tuesday aimed at solving massive budget deficits. Washington, Labor Secretary Tom Perez plans to launch a bid of determination of the Democratic National Committee on Thursday, becoming the 3rd candidate in the race. Rehoboth. If anyone is wondering what happened in the Island-based State Road in Rehoboth, there's no mystery to the disappearance. It's been a temporary movement because it's getting a little TLC. A Boy Scout from Troop 13 made his Eagle Scout part to refurbish the cannon. Daniel Thursday, 17, decided to refurbish the cannon after hearing a Legion member saying the cannon was in desperate need of repair and repainted during the Boy Scout service project of the Legion. In order to attain the rank of the Eagle Scout, the highest rank attainable in the Boy Scouting program, a Scout must be performance at project the benefits to the community. Atterbury walking in the first high school basketball game of the season. You will smell the freshly stained and polished gym floor. Hear the sounds of squeaking Nike shoes, feel the vibrations of fence tune, and see the cows of your hometown fans as hardcore heaven returns to the Atterbury area. Seekonk, Massachusetts. A Seekonk man has faced a federal charge of allegedly threatened to send explicit photos of teenage girls or family and friends that she did do what he wanted. WPRI TV reports that 48-year-old David Eccles' trial said began this week in New Hampshire, where the victim lives. Eccles was indicted under federal cyber-stalking statute last year. Court documents say that Eccles meant the 16-year-old social media customer and sending him explicit photos and engaged in chats towards sexual nature. Worcester, Massachusetts, 23 people charged in and connected to the theft of 16 weapons stolen from a U.S. Army Reserve Center in Worcester that pleaded guilty. Higher interest rates are on the way. That anyway, the predicted increasingly baked in the financial markets. Donald J. Trump's policy agenda, big tax gets a new infrastructure spending and affected. The Federal Reserve seems to be, and probably for expensive retail, Zara order into Texas become a court holding and stock investors over the past decade. Half decade only shares weren't so expensive. Amazon Web Services cloud hosting an arm of Amazon.com incorporated new data centers in the UK seems to stay abreast of competitors in offering cloud computer services to government and healthcare customers. When Oracle co-CEO Safik Gas met with President Donald Trump and Trump Manana on Wednesday, she intends to offer her support to make the suggestion on how he could strengthen the U.S. Just about North Dakota, energy company is working in North Dakota, shifting from business to the reserve to one optimal oil process and recovery, as state leaders said. The Hague, Netherlands. Tapping in deep water oil prospects out of the coast of Malaysia is indicated that confidence of Gulf Basin, that Shell said. London. British energy company Petrofac said that it secured a $75 million contract to help with the expense of the crude oil export facility at the southern Iraqi port. Oklahoma City. Well, and after the reserve opportunities at Oklahoma shale player, claiming the resource center to expand end the year more rapidly predicted. Washington, IBM announced at President Donald Trump's second assignment of plans at 25,000 jobs in the best $1 billion in the U.S. over the next 4 years. The Dow up 140.78 points at 1911.21. SP5 up 40.76 points at 2,271.72. And Nasdaq up 51.29 points at 5,463.83. San Francisco, parts of Mars were capable of supporting life as we know from late research in ancient past, perhaps hundreds of millions of years at a time. New observations by NASA's Mars rover Curiosity suggest. A move on the drain this past way includes the crater and the white pressurized shelf in Antarctica. International team experts have discovered a mysterious lost city in central Greece that could offer new clues to the region's history. The survey's third year of full data. Since the first rate Christian health jumps to the terms of shows that change that toward marijuana and appear to have low effective teens in place to use the drug. Most Americans don't grasp that chemicals produced by a British cigarette are more harmful than the manufactured additives that cigarette also contains, and many mistakenly believe filters can protect them from breathing toxic fumes. Intercept Pharmaceuticals Incorporated said its liver drug has received conditional approval from a European Commission to treat patients with a primary biliary cholangitis, a rare liver condition. Peter Children's time is now 8:38 on this Wednesday morning here. Take a New England Indoor Sport in Rockingham Road at Sandboard Road about 15 minutes ago. A car accident here, a all-traffic being driven for extended time. Avoid the area if possible. And now, a look at sports here. Last night, the Norton Lancers boys basketball team lost the 46-38 decision to the Midway Mustangs at Norton High School last night. Tonight, the Boston Celtics will be out in San Antonio taking on the San Antonio Spurs. Game time, 9:30 p.m. Wall. The Boston Celtics will be taking on the Boston Bruins will be taking on the Pittsburgh Penguins. Game time, 7:30 p.m. Cyborg sits out of the division created adapts. Cash Shamir enters advanced 2016 FIFA Cup World Cup of 3-0 victory against Atletico Minnesota at the City Football Stadium in Osaka. Draymond Grant pulled out the stops and put away Anthony Davis Pelicans, and the Patriots won 3 out of 4 games in Tom Brady's absence for a late imposed suspension of one of the backups. Jimmy Garoppolo won quarterback at least 50 passes for the season and was a higher passer efficiency rating. Peter Childers is now 8:39 on this Wednesday morning, and it's time now for Travis to report. Baby! Let's hear it where the summary system is looking get out of Cameron Rail, Fishback Trade 43743 North Station for 510 minutes asking between West Concord and Massachusetts. And on the ferries, they are looking good. Okay, I was at Bowies of New England. Merritt Parkway westbound side is back to the Bridgeport down to Greenwich. 95 southbound is back to the Fairfield down to Greenwich. 95 to the northbound side, it is backed up around West Haven, New Haven. 84 on the westbound side is backed up to Waterbury and Denbury stretches. 84 eastbound side is backed up from Newport to Harvard, Connecticut. 91 on the northbound side is back to Route 9 in Middletown all the way down to downtown Harvard, Connecticut. 91 on the southbound side is back to 291 and 84 Harvard, Connecticut. 91 on the northbound side is backed up from 57 to 291 in Springfield. Out in central Massachusetts, 190 on the northbound side, also after Route 140 West Boylston. 290 eastbound side is backed up to downtown Western from 146 Route 122. Route 20 eastbound side is backed around Route 485. 485 southbound side from Route 117 to Stowe all the way at the 290 in Barber. 485 on the northbound side is back to 126 Belldam all the way out to the Mass Bank and Route 9 to Westburg. Out of it out, 99 on the northbound side is Little Sword, 126 Route 122 in Woonsocket. 146 on the northbound side is back up to Route 99 out of Lincoln. 146 southbound is back to 15 to 95 downtown Providence. 95 southbound is back to protected to downtown Providence. 95 on the northbound side is back to Route 3 so the Warwick all the way to downtown Providence. 146 to 195 westbound side is back to from Seacock all the way to downtown Providence. 295 southbound side is back to after Route 6 in Johnson. Jamestown, Meadow Bend, Newport Bridges out. Lincoln Gid, 195 westbound side is backed up after Route 140 in New Bedford. Portland Bridges southbound side is backed up, but Saginaw Bridge, Lincoln Gid, 6 from Saginaw to Orleans and 20 from Bourne to Falmouth. 95 on the northbound side back to Deposit 3 to North Route 128 Kenton. 24 to the northbound side back to 139 to Southern all the way to Route 128 Kenton. Mass Packet eastbound side is backed up from Natick all the way out to the Austin Bright Tolls and hit base again before 7 Expressway in Boston. Mass Packet westbound side is backed up from Loader Airport South East Boston to South Boston. Route 3 on the northbound side back to the Dirty Hing and then the Braintree split. 120 on the northbound side back around Route 28 in Randolph and the Braintree split. And then hit base again 128 northbound from Route 1 in Norwood all the way at the Route 20 Waltham. 128 southbound side is backed up from Redden all the way at the Waltham. 93 Waltham downtown Boston backed up. 93 southbound side backed up from Stone Mountain at the Zanky Bridge. Route 1 in southbound side is backed up from Chelsea all the way to 93 in Boston. 93 on the northbound side about the Stone Mountain at the Route 128 Redden. Route 3 southbound side backed around Burlington. Route 3 southbound side is backed up from Kingsborough at the Billwick and then Brick again around Route 128 out of Burlington. 495 southbound side is backed up from Lawrence all the way at the Lowell. Then 495 northbound is backed up after Route 2 in Littleton to 2A. 93 southbound side is backed up from 213 Lawrence all the way at the Andover. 495 southbound side backed from Lawrence all the way at the Lowell. Up in New Hampshire, every turnpike southbound side is backed up from the Merrimack stretch. Northbound side is backed from the Nashua stretch. Route 101 in the eastbound side is backed up just around Route 95 out in Hampton, New Hampshire. Spalding turnpike southbound side, Lowell's Route 4 in Durham, New Hampshire. 295 southbound side backed up from Freeport down to the Falmouth Spur. And 89 and 87 southbound side is backed up Getty Border up in upstate New York and Vermont. And Route 70 eastbound side backed around Troy, New York. Peter Cello side is 8:42 on this Wednesday morning, and it's time now for weather report here. Look at some radar in it. Shows a lot of rain showers around, and then taking it off the outer Cape wall to the west of us, we see some lake effect snow showers stretching from Oneida, New York, and around Binghamton and Ithaca, New York, and snow showers from Jamestown around south of Buffalo and around Clarence. Some snow showers from Berlin, New Hampshire, but the northwestern portions of Maine. Some snow showers from Asheville, Ohio, east to Cleveland, and snow showers around the Ottawa area, and a little snow showers from Wheaton up into Quebec, and a little snow showers from Moosehead Lake region in Maine up into Caribou and the northwestern portion of New Brunswick and Atlantic snow showers, but south of portions of New Brunswick and central and eastern portions of Nova Scotia. Some rain showers at the coast of New Brunswick and seven coasts of Nova Scotia. All right, take a look at weather outlook because Thursday night and Friday we are going to have serious cold weather here. That's right, dangerously cold wind chills of 10 to 25 below zero. Forecast of lows up to single digits at 7 degrees below zero. Northwest winds at gusts up to 35 and 45 miles an hour, risk of 56 miles an hour gusts. A combination of wind and wind chill headlines are likely. Saturday, accumulated snow is forecasted to potentially reach an advisory level of at least 3 inches over much of interior southern New England, and possible warning level snows at least 6 inches in the definitive northwest and high terrain of Massachusetts prior to transition to rain late Saturday and Sunday night. Okay, 7-day forecast goes like this for today. South Carolina about 40 degrees. West wind about 5 to 8 miles an hour for tonight. At slight chance of snow showers at to 4 a.m. Increased cloud about 22 degrees. Cold wind becoming southwest about 6 miles at midnight. Chance made to 20%. Thursday, most South Carolina 26 degrees. West about 8 to 6 miles gust at 30 miles an hour for Thursday night. At slight chance of snow between 9 p.m. and 3 a.m. Podcast go about 5 degrees. Wind chill about a low 10 below. Wind about 13 to 17 miles gust side. 46 miles an hour. Temperature 20%. Friday says got about 60 degrees. West wind about 8 to 30 miles gust side. 26 miles an hour. For Friday night, a chance of snow after 1 a.m. Podcast go about 11 degrees. Just reaches 40%. Saturday, snow before noon. Then the rain, possibly mixed with snow between noon and 3 p.m. Then rain likely after 3 p.m. High near 43 degrees and just reaches 9%. Saturday night, rain likely after 4 a.m. Clouds got about 40 degrees and just reaches 6%. For Sunday, rain likely after before 11 a.m. Clouds got about 51 degrees and just reaches 30%. Saturday night, mostly clouds got about 19 degrees. For Monday, most sunny podcast have about 30 about 18 degrees. And for Tuesday, most clouds got about 31 degrees. In Taunton here, it's clear and 29 with humidity 89%. In not near, it is clear skies, and it is 31 degrees with a humidity 99%, and in Mansfield it's 32 degrees. And that is going to be it for the Peter Channel Morning News at 8:30, and it's December 14, 2016 on a Wednesday. I'm Pierce. I hope you have a good morning, a good positive. I hope you see you at 11 a.m. for 11 a.m. I hope you have a good morning.